Donald Trump's hopes of a third term have taken a major blow as new polling shows even his own supporters are turning away from the idea. Recent surveys reveal that 45% of Trump voters oppose him serving a third term, compared to 43% who support it, with 11% undecided. This data comes from an Economist/YouGov poll of 568 Trump voters conducted between November 28 and December 1. In the poll of 1,628 U.S. adults, 39% approved and 58% disapproved of his performance. Those top-line findings echo other recent national surveys that show trouble on the president's standing with key groups and in national approval averages. The 22nd Amendment, ratified in 1951, bars presidents from serving more than 2 terms. Despite this, allies like Steve Bannon have publicly floated the idea of Trump running again in 2028, telling The Economist in October, he's going to get a third term. Thomas Whalen, a professor at Boston University, told Newsweek, MAGA is not immune to the law of political gravity. It is a spent force at this point, bereft of ideas and urgency. I suspect Trump may want to run again, but he runs into a major roadblock known as the U.S. Constitution. There can be no third terms. Also, 8 years of Donald Trump is enough drama for even the most devout MAGA supporter. Trump has repeatedly addressed the possibility in public remarks. At a White House Christmas party, Trump acknowledged he had a little more than 3 years left in office, adding, 3 years for Trump is an eternity. On October 29, while aboard Air Force One en route to South Korea, he told reporters, if you read it, it's pretty clear. I'm not allowed to run. It's too bad, referring to the Constitution. During a March interview with NBC, Trump was asked about a third term, replying, there are methods which you could do it, adding it was far too early to think about it. In an August CNBC Squawk Box interview, he said, no, probably not, when questioned on running again, but added, I'd like to run, citing his poll numbers and policies. Constitutional and election law scholars have repeatedly told reporters that the text and history of the 22nd Amendment present major obstacles. Experts have pointed out that attempts to bypass the amendment, including having a surrogate run and then resigning so the president could return by succession, would likely trigger immediate constitutional challenges and face obstacles under the 12th Amendment and long-standing legal precedent. Notre Dame election law scholar Derek Muller told the Associated Press that these kinds of workarounds are not straightforward and would run into the law that bars someone ineligible for the presidency from serving as vice president. Several Senate Republican leaders have echoed that assessment in public comments, saying any change that would permit a third elected term would require altering the Constitution itself.